So as y'all know, Bill Haney just did an interview with the Boxing Voice, and he said a lot of things that I didn't agree with and that I thought was cat. But Bill did say some stuff I agreed with too in this interview.
But
A
why is that
seven
fight so
figure,
important to you?
huh?
Why is that particular fight so important to you?
Because if I stop looking at that, then Paulie and the trolls and everybody else gonna show up. See, they're not here right now. They said we weren't gonna do everything to make the fight happen. They said we weren't gonna do it, right? And now that we're doing it, they're saying that that's not really the fight, right? So
So Bill is saying they're so focused on making a Lomachenko fight because people like Paulie Malignaggi and a lot of other dumb people think that Devin and them don't want that fight. That's the fight they really do want. And I'm sorry to Paulie and all the other Lomachenko fans. Devin is going to beat Lomachenko so easy. Like, y'all are going to be real disappointed. It's going to be very similar to the rest of his fights. And Shakur commented on this fight too a couple days ago. He basically broke it down the same exact way that I see it going.
Shakur, can you please break that fight down for us?
I think Devin smokes him. He probably jab him all night, move, right hands. He's going to outbox Lomachenko. Lomachenko too small for 135 at this point, I feel like. And he getting older. I think with his last fight, he looked terrible to me. I didn't think he looked that good. He's putting pressure, but I just think Devin is just too big, too fast, and he probably gonna not let him come inside and inside his reach.
You know, Devin.
Shakur sees it the exact same way that I've been seeing it and that I've been saying. Lomachenko did not look great his last fight. That's why I think if they really would have pushed for it, Team Haney really would have pushed for it, then they could have made the Shakur fight and got Lomachenko another tune-up fight and then fight the winner. But like Shakur said, Devin's too big for Lomachenko. He going to jab Lomachenko to death, land a couple right hands, land a couple hooks, not get touched too much. It's not going to be nothing spectacular, but Devin's going to make that fight look so easy. And y'all Lomachenko fans, Paulie Malignaggi, the rest of y'all going to be disappointed, man. Like, the only reason that Devin and his team can make this fight happen with Lomachenko instead of fighting Shakur and not getting any backlash like they should be is because there's still people that think Lomachenko is something that he's not. In my opinion, Lomachenko is one of the most overrated fighters of all time. Yeah, he does some good things in the ring, or he used to do some good things in the ring, like his angles and all that. But he was never what they built him up to be. Like, they were talking about this guy being the best boxer of all time after a few fights. Like, come on, man. Against whatever competition, too. Everybody talks about Lomachenko. He beat all these champions. But who's the best fighter on his resume? The best fighter that Lomachenko has ever been in the ring with is Teofimo Lopez. And he lost that fight badly. You know, a lot of people say Lomachenko started taking over in the second half of the fight after the 7th round. That's a straight lie. I went and watched that fight a couple days ago. I don't even know if he won 4 rounds. He might have won 3 rounds. Like, maybe 3 rounds at the best he won. Like, the only point he really got off was, I think, the 11th or the 10th round. But that's it. He did not do much in that fight. And like I said, that's the best fighter he been in the ring with, Teofimo. And Teofimo didn't do nothing but box him. Teofimo just boxed him. And Devin Haney is a way, way, way better and sharper boxer than Teofimo Lopez. And he also struggled with the size of Teofimo Lopez and the size of his last opponent, Jermaine Ortiz. And Devin Haney is bigger than both of them guys, man. And if Lomachenko was as great as people say he is, we wouldn't even be talking about size. Because everybody's saying, oh, Lomachenko's too small, he's a 130-pounder. Lomachenko is bigger, and not just height. His complete frame is bigger than Gervonta Davis. But we don't talk about how small Tank is. But we making excuses for Lomachenko. If he is as great as y'all say he is, the size wouldn't be a problem. But it will be. Devin Haney's going to box his head off so easy. But don't expect too much more than that from Devin Haney. You know, in my opinion, if he was what they say he is, then he should stop Lomachenko. I don't care what excuses y'all make. He's too big, too skilled, and he should beat Lomachenko to the point that Lomachenko's corner throws the towel in. He don't got to knock him out cold. But with that much of a size advantage, and skill advantage, you should be beating him and outclassing him to the point that his team or the referee steps in and stops the fight. And I'm telling y'all, in that fight, there's going to look like there's going to be opportunities there for him to do that, but he won't do it. He won't step on the gas. It's going to be a boring fight of him jabbing Lomachenko to death and being cool with just winning the fight, doing nothing spectacular. But that's what I got for y'all. I'm out.